The decision on whether or not to get the vaccine carries extra weight for expectant mothers. The CDC says the currently approved vaccines can be offered to pregnant women. And tonight, those women have another reason to say yes to the shot. 41 Action News reporter Jordan Betts explains.
We have our first baby on the way any day. We don't know boy or girl, but it's coming.
Sarah Bettis is expecting her first baby during a pandemic. To top it off, she is a nurse practitioner at the University of Kansas Health System.
We've kind of been on the front lines, not as much as some of my other colleagues, but we've definitely seen our fair share of COVID, and navigating that while being pregnant was stressful.
Then came the opportunity to get the COVID-19 vaccine.
Ultimately, I just trusted them on this, and they were recommending that I get the vaccine, and I felt really, really good about that decision.
But now new studies are showing some vaccinated mothers are passing along COVID antibodies to their newborns in utero.
Once those antibodies have been produced in the maternal system, they can then readily cross over the placenta through the placenta into the umbilical cord and into the baby,
as well as through breast milk.
Let's say that you have a mom that received the vaccination after pregnancy, but she's still actively breastfeeding her child. We know that there's antibodies in the maternal milk that will also cross into the baby's system, and specifically these antibodies are a little bit different than the ones that are crossing the placenta.
Dr. Parrish says antibodies could be in a newborn system for 6 to 12 weeks, a critical time as babies are born with a weak immune system.
By having these maternal antibodies in their system, they're able to have that automatic protection that they're born with and keeps them safe until they are able to get their first vaccine.
Having a baby is difficult. During a global crisis, even worse. So for Bettis, this news provides some relief.
Protecting myself during this pregnancy, but also just knowing that this baby might be born with some antibodies is just added stress relief and just makes me feel so much better.
Listen, I mean, when it comes to being pregnant, bringing new life into the world, I mean, I know firsthand how much you just agonize over every decision, Jordan. You're live outside the University of Kansas Health System. Not only are they looking after these moms, but are they testing the babies for COVID antibodies?
No, they are not, because these studies are more of a research-geared type of phenomenon that is occurring. But Dr. Parrish says that if they were to test babies of mothers that got the vaccine while they were pregnant, that those babies would have antibodies in their system. So it's good news for mothers. In Kansas City, Kansas, Jordan Betts, 41 Action News.